Hi there, this is Lisa from Bunny Mag Magazine, and here's our disabled bunny Milly Moo. We often get asked what hay we use, what's the best hay to use, so we thought we'd show you ours. And here's Milly Moo with her hay. This is a hay we've used for absolutely years because it's consistently good and it's virtually dust free, which is a huge bonus. As you can see, Milly Moo really enjoys it. It's from a company called the Dust Free Hay Company, and it is exactly that, virtually dust free. There are other hays out there that you can buy, and they often say they're just extracted, so they've got a bit of the dust taken out, but this company use a unique process, so it virtually is dust free. There you go. It's lovely, isn't it, Milly? As you can see, it's nice and green. Nice long strands. Milly Moo's perfectly demonstrating how lovely the hay is. And being dust free, it does help keep your bunny a lot healthier. And yourself, to be honest. I mean, if you suffer with sinus problems or hay fever, then having dust free hay is absolutely amazing. I do actually suffer with sinus problems, and I do find it makes a huge difference to me. And bunnies like Milly Moo who've got respiratory problems, dust free hay is essential because it helps keep the environment dust free. You look like you're smiling, Milly Moo. You often, probably when you get to the bottom of the bag, you often find lots of debris and dust. Now this is probably the dust that you're thinking that's in the hay. Now this is not the bit that you need to worry about, it's the airborne dust in the hay. The only way to really see this is if you pull the hay out of your bag on a nice sunny day in the sunlight, and you will see all the dust in the sunlight. And it can be quite scary because some hays are absolutely full of it. And if you think about it, we're breathing that in and your bunny's breathing that in on a daily basis, which is really not good. And some people do say it's great to shake the hay before you put it in and get some of the dust out, which does work, does help, but obviously you're only getting a certain amount out. And while the rabbit's rummaging around in the hay eating it, it's obviously disturbing more and more of the dust, so they never get away from the dust. So a dust free hay is really healthy for your rabbit. And obviously if you've got a house rabbit as well, you end up with all the dust and bits in your home as well, so it really isn't great. The other great thing about this hay, it's always lovely and fresh. They grow themselves, so it's always nice and fresh. It comes in great breathable bags as well, not the awful plastic bags that a lot of hay come in. The hay bags are terrible, the plastic ones, because if they get warm or they get the sun on them, they sweat and they get mouldy really quickly, which is really, really dangerous for your rabbit. So the bags they come in are a really nice breathable bag. They're packed nice and compactly as well, and flat, so they stack up really good as well if you're buying a few at a time. We buy 10 at a time because we do find it's a lot cheaper to do it that way. You can buy single bags, but it's more expensive. But 10 bags doesn't actually take up too much room, and it generally lasts us about maybe 6 or 7 weeks, and we've got 5 rabbits. But obviously rabbits like Milly, who's a big French lot, she does eat rather a lot. Now it may be a little bit more expensive than some of the hays that you've had before, but to be honest, we can all buy dirt cheap hay, but our rabbits are probably not going to eat as much of it because it's not as nice tasting. I mean, you've only got to look at some of the cheap hays that you buy, and they're awful brown or yellow colour, full of bits, not lovely big long strands like this, and crispy. And this, you can smell, the smell of a hay should smell nice and sweet. A lot of hays smell just awful. So a good quality hay is essential. even if it does cost a little bit more, your rabbit's going to eat a lot more of it, which is going to keep your rabbit healthy. It's especially good for the teeth and the digestion. And as you can see, lovely long strand there, Millie. Thanks for that demonstration. That's really good for the teeth, having a long strand like that to munch on. So you wouldn't go out and buy a cheap rabbit food, like a cheap muesli, because obviously you want the best for your rabbit, so why go buy cheap hay? So it's always good to try a few different hays, see which your bunny gets on best with. There's plenty of different ones out there. Like I say, we just wanted to show you what we actually use, and we would highly recommend it. And like I say, we've used it for many years now, and we wouldn't use anything else, to be honest. They do a Timothy hay as well, which is also dust extracted, and that's great to add for a bit of variety. We like to put that in toys and things for them as well. You're thanking me now. I think she's finished having her munch now. So here is our lovely, lovely hay. And that's from the Dust Free Hay Company. So we hope that's helped give you a little bit of information, because I think many of you know that you need to give your rabbits unlimited hay every day. I mean, as you can see, Milly's got a huge pile of it there, and we do top that up morning and evening as well with a good couple of handfuls of fresh hay out the bag. Some rabbits do like to have it in their litter trays as well, because they like to munch while they poop. So it's also good to put some in the litter tray as well. So we hope that's been helpful. Thanks for watching.